Yeah, I gotta get this truck on the road soon. This one's almost ready to run. This isn't as far as you would think. If I can get this running, I could pull this out, then I'd have a spot here. So if I can get the Blazer out, get this one out on the road, get the Blazer fixed and sold, or get that one on the road. And I have two spots here. I can could deal with some stuff here. Anyway, it's Sunday today, January 29th, 2012. I don't know if that thing's pointing at the top of my head or what. I'm back into this welding marathon. The reason I keep taking so long, the welder welds for about 5 minutes, then it kicks off for half an hour, so I gotta fit it in with doing other stuff. I keep going back up to the apartment, washing clothes, cleaning, working on other parts of the trailer project, and working on these vehicles, and working on a computer. So that's why this is dragging. But I gotta, hopefully today I'll get a multimeter out of the processing unit and try to fix it, see if that drill is getting electric feed through the switches. I hope not, because if it's not, then it's an electric switch and it's not the motor burning out. Even so, I may have to rent a drill for this project for expediency to drill it. We'll see how accessible the parts are, if I can even fix that drill. But I gotta continue on this trailer hitch project, and that's the deal. Yeah, George tells me the sink drainage isn't leaking. Anyway, a couple leaks developed down here because of freezing. Anyway, weird thing pertinent to this project, this has some moisture on it, so I gotta let this warm up a little. It's still about 34 degrees or so. I'll let the sun hit that for a little bit, and I'm gonna repaint, finish second coat of paint on the primer, getting the welder set up. Okay, here's where I left off. The top welds are done. The back welds are all done except for that one. Still has a hole, a gap, and this one needs to be filled a bit more. It's got a big gully in it. And then I got to do the sides. So that's 8 welds there, 9, 10 welds on this. We should be able to make that today, even though this thing kicks off every 5 minutes for 20 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay, it's a little chilly today. 2 of the 4 faces are done. I just moved some rocks to hold this up. I'm going to do these faces now. We went pretty far that time. I got 3 of the 4 welds for this side done, and then I got 4 on the other side, so I only have 5 more welds left on this, and then I'm done welding. Yeah, that was my best weld yet. Anyway, this side's done. I'm gonna flip it now. I got 4 welds to go, and this is all done welding. Yeah, this one's got a pretty good gap to fill. That's it, 4 welds left. Well, I almost knocked out 2 before the welder kicked out. This one needs a little bit more meat to it. That one's done. I didn't even touch these 2 yet. I'm going to paint this while I'm waiting. Okay, this side's got the first coat on it. I'll let that set up. It's really not the best painting weather since it's only about maybe 36 degrees out. Maybe it might be 40, I don't know. But that's just about done. This one I'm still waiting on to do these last two welds, not 2.5 welds. And I just gotta wait till this welder cools down a little. Okay, I flipped it around. I'm gonna give this other side a shot, and then I'll get back to welding. Try to see how far I can get on this. Well, it's looking better and better anyway. My welds don't look half bad once they're painted. Alright, down to one weld left. Thing kicked off. Gonna wait till it cools down a while again. I'll weld this last weld and then I'll trim all this with the grinder. Then the grinding will be done, and it'll be just down to drilling. This one over here, this is done except for drilling. I gotta finish one hole of the ones that are on there. Then I gotta drill all the holes for the hitch. At least it's a nice day out anyway. You wouldn't expect this kind of weather for January, especially late January. So hopefully the good luck will hold up with the weather. Wow, I really lit myself on fire that time. It went right up my leg. That's the third fire. Anyway, come out pretty good. So that's the end of the welding. Thank goodness. So I'm gonna start grinding this, and then I'll be done with the grinding, and then it'll be just down. Alright, I ground the tops off flat. Still a lot of weld there because it was deep. Plus you got the other 3 welds. Anyway, I'm going to hold off on cutting the back end of it because I want to bolt it right up to the bumper, so I see how much it protrudes before cutting that off. So whatever protrudes will be ground off. Okay, the painting's complete on the bumper there, the bumper undercarriage. And I just put the first coat of primer on one side of this trailer hitch. I'll let this dry a little bit, and then I'll flip it and do the other side. With any luck, I'll be able to get this painted today. Boy, this truck's running worse and worse. I hope it's going to work through this Exodus fiasco, the storage Exoduses. Anyway, I'm just turning it around so I can work on it. Man, that tire's leaking like crazy. I just filled that. I'm going to have to fix that before putting any heavy load on here. What I want to do, I'm going to get the wire drill brush, clean up this back stuff, prime it, and then paint it later. This isn't as bad as I expected, except there's some rust here from the old bracket. I can't get off. I'm going to have to go get a hammer. So you can see better from this angle the issue I have with the roof. What I want to do is put some Luan down and then build up a strong fiberglass top on it. Alright, that worked well. I got that. I bashed it off with a crowbar and a hammer. Then I rewire brushed it. So it's ready to prime this whole bottom area. I'm not going to get carried away with it. I'm just going to do this side. I'll do the underneath some other time. Alright, I got I don't know how much you can see with the lighting. But that's all primed. I might just barely have enough primer left to finish the other side of the trailer hitch. Alright, I hope I don't get in trouble for spray painting George's rock. I'm going to put that away before I do this. I think I have enough to finish this. Yeah, just barely made it. I might have 2 little squirts left in that can. There's almost nothing in it. So, this is done, painted. primed rather. This is painted. You can see some shadows. This is going to have to have another shot. That might be dry enough. Maybe I'll give it another shot now. It's a good thing about Rust-Oleum is it dries pretty quick. Well, there's all the pieces. It's come a long way from when I first started. It's nice to see the jobs start coming together. I still have to deal with this drilling issue. And again, because the part that's on the truck is somewhat light duty, I'm not going to be able to like haul trucks around or anything like that, but yet, until I can figure a way to make a bracket to the frame to this and replace that other one, but for now I can't. But it doesn't matter. I'm going to go to Florida. There's enough light stuff I can load in the trailer, put all the heavy stuff in the box, and I could do similar trips to Pennsylvania, assuming my pickup's not running. If the pickup's running by then, I'm going to run the pickup with the trailer. So I have a couple days left before the storage units get undouble locked. I'm hoping that the day that they're undouble locked is the day that I'll go up and go get that trailer with this new hitch. So I'm going to work on this drill issue. Now I got to go get my multimeter. I'm going to head up to the post office first. I'm going to stop over at Kroger's and I'll go to the storage unit and then to Kroger's. I snagged another mouse. So it looks like a nice store coming. I just got the multimeter out of here. I gotta spend some days soon to get this packed down as well, so that I can use this for processing Florida and selling. I start getting some stuff up on the market because I need money bad and quick. I'm going to talk to George and see if I can somehow get a spot to put my 2 motorcycles, because I'm going to have to get something cheap on the road for the spring. I got to really cut costs somehow. I don't know how the heck I'm going to do it. Anyway, I got to spend a couple weeks in here on and off. You know, there's probably enough light left that I can first coat this primered stuff, the hitch in this truck. I'm going to start with this truck. I'm going to put a coat of black on it. Alright, I got this all first coat painted, and primer was dry. I'm going to go in the back and do the, it's getting chilly though, I'm going to do the, yeah, paint really makes a difference. I'm going to let that dry. I don't know if I have enough time tonight to get around to the other side of it. I can't paint inside or it fills the whole house full of fumes. I'm going to, it's really starting to get dark. I burn up the other can of paint. I still got, that's about 3/4 of a can of paint left, which should be plenty, since the thing's already almost done. Well, here we are at the daily cigarette buying trip. They must have smoked up all those they had 5 packs yesterday, because I saw him buy 4 and he had 1 still. So I guess between the 2 of them, they smoked 5 packs up yesterday. It's a lot of smoking. I like this better when it was called Kangaroo. I think Fast Lane. At least these colors, I don't like them. I don't think it'll be a good chain. There's George. Hi, George.